Are you scared of wealth? Part two. So, in the first video, we established most likely that you do have this fear of wealth. So, we went through this exercise where imagine someone's going to give you $100 million, and your first feeling of that in response is actually not excitement, it's fear. Let's now begin to kind of dismantle that feeling of fear and look into why exactly you have it. So most likely you have it because you have a concept of yourself that feels safe, that is constructed around you being at a certain level of income. Most likely somewhere middle class, maybe a little lower, maybe a little bit higher, but you're at a certain bracket or certain plateau, let's say. You've constructed a safe identity around this that involves, you know, your friendship circle, maybe your partner, your spouse, the types of trips you take, the even types of stuff you watch on TV. It's all part of your identity, right? And it's tied into your level of wealth. And when faced with actually manifesting the potential to manifest or bring about a huge increase in that is naturally terrifying to most people because you're losing your identity. So you're attached to this identity you've constructed around this level of wealth. Okay, so we know that's what's happening here for most of you. I'm not going to say it's all of you. And the next step is understanding. Well, first you have to be willing to part with that identity. So the question is, are you willing to do that? Some of you may not be there yet. In fact, some of you may be saying, you know what, I'd rather live out the rest of my life like this person, as this person, at this level of wealth. I'm fine. And that's fine. But I have a feeling if most of you are watching this, or still watching it at this point, you have an interest in increasing the amount of wealth in your life and the amount of prosperity, the amount of abundance. So that's the next step then is, okay, I know why I feel this way. I know I've decided, okay, I'm ready to let go of my current identity, and I'm ready to transition to the new one. And I'm gonna start covering that in part 3.